Okay, welcome everybody to another Modo League. Going to be running the scam list through again today. Mono Black scam rack list from Selfeisek that we 5-0'd with, was it a week ago, a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, no changes. If you want a bit more of a blurb about what the deck's about, do go and check the other video out. Essentially, we're trying to get everyone with no cards in hand and then win with Saga in the rack, and we get to play a load of awesome cards that I like. We get Liliana and we get Thoughtseize and Inquisition and stuff, so things that I've been a big fan of since the days where I used to play Boomer Jund, back quite a while ago now. So recording this, we're fresh off the banned and restricted announcement. Violent Outburst is now banned, so won't be expecting any violent outbursts in this league. If we do come into one, because I'm recording it actually on the day, if we do run into any, I might no, I'll keep them in. I was wondering if I should not bother uploading them, but I think I'll just make a note in the description. Right, so what do we think about this hand? This hand is fine. We can go turn 1 swamp. We could play the rack. Do we want to do that though? Don't think so. I think we'll just hold it. Probably play the Shadow Spear actually, and then turn 2 we can Bowmasters. If we find at any point a scam spell, we can also use that. Right, so yeah, I think just playing Shadow Spear here. We might want it along the line. Right, looks like Tron. So a scam spell would be good. Rich Mind. Oh, we haven't got double black, unfortunately. We'll play the Saga. Oh, if we could, yeah, we really need to find a black source, because then we can go Voidwalker, Grief. Try and cast the Ulamog. Urborg would be a decent draw. Okay, so might want to play Bowmaster if they go for something like one of the mana sphere or star. Notably with one of those, I can't remember which one it is, it's a mana ability, so you can't respond with Bowmaster, so we'd have to play it with it on the stack. Really need a black source from the top of the library. Okay, the opponent plays Urza Saga. Not an uncommon land. And a map. Okay. So yeah, just going to play the Bowmaster. Shoot the opponent. Make a 1/1. And then we really want a black source. Oh, that's not good. It's really irritating. So I think we just go, do we wait again on the Grief? Really frustrating to miss a black source there. Yeah, I think we wait again. So let's equip the Bowmaster. Let's dismember. Okay. That essentially does this more damage anyway. Yeah, waiting on the Grief I think is fine. Really need that black source now. Okay, make a construct. Well, actually, that's not too bad because we can just scam now. We could play this as a land, but I think it's better to just Grief scam. So, oh, we could get Pithing Needle actually. Name expedition map. Yeah. Yeah, name expedition map. So, the question is, do we play Malakir Rebirth as a land? Or do we... I think I'm going to scam Grief. Exile Shieldred. Okay, so they do have quite a lot of stuff. They can't go searching, but if they top deck a land... Let's take Oblivion Stone. And then Malakir Rebirth. Take... I guess we take Stirrings. Because they can go and get Sphere. With this and cast it. Do we just take a payoff? I was going to take the Stirrings, I think. Pass the turn. So yeah, actually if we'd waited we probably would have done quite well. Because we could have gone, we could have played Malakir Rebirth, although then we could have played Malakir Rebirth as a land, next turn gone Voidwalker, Grief, but then we couldn't have stopped them playing one of their spells, so potentially, I guess, if they find a land. So yeah, we just need them to hopefully not find lands quickly enough. If we can just find a swamp off the top, we can go Voidwalker into Wrenchmind. Right, opponent makes a token, so that implies they haven't got the land. I'll probably go and get a Chromatic Star or a Chromatic Sphere. Right, so opponent does go and get Chromatic Sphere. Ah, oh, another. Well, we can't do much. Really need that land. Oh, there's a one ring. So the rack not looking great. These are 5/5s now. It's going to chump. Okay, we find a land. That's good. Okay, so let's go Voidwalker. Go Voidwalker, and then next turn we go Wrenchmind, hopefully cast Ulamog, but they probably find their land first. And then we, if they find, essentially if they find Ulamog mana this turn, we lose. If not, we potentially win because we cast Ulamog. Well, I guess they'll have enough cards to discard something potentially. Yeah, they'll actually have enough cards to discard something else. So, not actually guaranteed win. Okay, so are we going to be blocking with this Grief? If they find another artifact, these are 6s, we'd go to 1. But if we block, we're dead next turn anyway. If they play 2 artifacts, I guess we can also attach Shadow Spear. Don't know, we're attacking, we could essentially attack for 6 this turn as well. Yeah, this wrench mine not looking great actually. Oblivion Stone. Forest. No attacks is interesting. Okay, Undying Evil. Let's just wrench mine and see. They've got Ugin and Ulamog in hand. Bit surprised they didn't attack there. So going to be taking one from the rack. I guess they didn't want to play an extra ring, because then we get to use the ring Voidwalker. I'll probably just discard a couple of lands. Can we play this? You may play it. Yeah, so we can't play lands, but I doubt they have a land. Well, they discard Ulamog, so I guess we're going to cast that one. Yeah, what are we gonna... If we get rid of 2 lands, they can't O-Stone. Like, they'll just die to the ring eventually. Yeah, I'm definitely surprised they discarded those. I mean, they may not have, I don't know, been paying attention to the Voidwalker, or... I think we just hit 2 lands here. Like, what they're going to do, draw with the ring. I don't think they run any way to get rid of an Ulamog. So yeah, we'll cast Ulamog. Okay, opponent concedes. Yeah, we just exile two lands, and then yeah, it's going fine from there. So we get a little bit lucky. Right, so we want Break the Ice. What don't we like? Shadow Spear's not great. Thoughtseize effects are good. Fatal Push can all go. Cling to Dust can go. I guess Void Mirror is probably fine. Pithing Needle. And then could be Necromancer. Necromancer and Ashiok are potential. Shieldred's and Bowmasters aren't great. Edict's good. Voidwalker's good. Ashiok stopping them searching. I think Necromancer's just better. Oh, Damping Sphere's pretty good as well. Shieldred's probably too slow. Bowmasters doesn't do a great deal. Right, we can keep this one. We've got Grief Scam. I've also got Thoughtseize. But yeah, I think we'll lead off with just Grief Scam, right? Yeah. See what they're working with. So they have a Dismember, so we'll get rid of Dismember. And then Undying. Right, so I'm going to play Beseiju. Do we take the... I'm just going to take the Scrying. Try and cut them off as many... Try and cut them off Tron. Maybe we should have just taken Khan there. Let's Beseiju. Oh, they drew another Sylvan Scrying. They didn't have 2 when I looked, did they? Maybe they did. Maybe that was me being stupid. Okay, marsh flat, so let's play Saga. I'm going to need to draw some spells. We can go and get Pithing Needle for the Khan, potentially. Trouble is next turn they just go. Liliana's pretty good. So yeah, we'll attack for 4 and then play Liliana. So yeah, we'll attack for 4. And then just play Liliana, discard a land. I could make a token. No, because Liliana's going to get so much worse as they empty their hand. Marsh Flats. But didn't sack the sphere. Okay, they get rid of an Urza's Mine, so it's just a land. So they're going to go and get Tron. I guess, they could go and get the 1 ring. Here's Khan. They could get a liquid metal coating. They probably get the ring. Sometimes they play all the rings in the main. They could get like Worm Coil, I guess. Worm Coil historically quite good against what we're trying to do. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. And a relic. That's fine. Okay, well, Break the Ice is obviously an amazing draw. Should we just make the mana? We go and get Pithing Needle here. Khan the Great Creator. Play another Saga. And then yeah, Break the Ice should seal the deal. Okay, they discard map. And then we'll just go cast. Which was the last one they searched for? There's an Urza's Mine in the graveyard, which they discarded, so actually we'll hit the Urza's Mine. Doesn't matter which one was the last one. Okay, so successfully locked them out of, well, using Khan. We've got Lily on 5. They're really incentivized to look for a land here. Got Saga as well. Obviously the rack can deal damage through a Ensnaring Bridge. We do struggle to deal with Ensnaring Bridge. They exile all graveyards. They find a Saga. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, just Lily plus. Yeah, Lily plus. Well, that gets a 1 ring out of there. Lily's on 6. I think we probably want to ultimate. Given that we've drawn the rack, do we just make a token? We're ultimating this turn. Don't think it really matters. Let's make the mana. I suppose we could have made... Could have made a token. Maybe we went to plus. I don't think so though. Yeah, we're just minus here. Opponent could have like Veil of Summer or something, but could get Pithing Needle and name hers as Saga. But let's get the rack and play another one. But we get blown out by Veil of Summer. Okay, opponent just concedes, so we get the win there. Good to get the win over Tron. Yeah, we'll move on to round number 2. Right, we're on the play here. I'm going to mulligan this. Sadly, it's only 1 land. We can keep this. We don't have... If we draw exactly Grief, we don't have any creatures, is the problem. I think I'm going to get rid of... No, yeah, we'll just get rid of the Undying Evil. And then we'll go Marsh Flats, go and get Swamp. Probably just Cling to Dust something. And then potentially turn to Wrench Mind, or might get the Saga going. Probably just Wrench Mind actually, because we've got this Liliana set up and ready to go. Okay, well there's a Grief. Pitching Living End, okay, well. Liliana not... Actually, neither of these cards very good here. They're probably going to take Cling. Yeah. We've got 5 cards. Another Grief. Pitching another Living End. So we're going to play the Saga here, although we don't have any... Okay, so this is... I wonder if... Oh, Dauthi Voidwalk is a fantastic draw. I wonder if Magic Online is already updated with the ban list. So Lush Portico, you wouldn't usually see this in Living End, I don't think. Yeah, they've looks like they've moved to Ardent Plea. Okay, they're cycling a lot of stuff. The rack's an interesting one. I think we'll just... So we'll go Saga. I really want to play the rack, but I also really want to play Liliana. I think I'm just going to play Liliana. Because we can get a rack with the Saga eventually anyway. It's possible we shouldn't attack with Voidwalker there. Yeah, we shouldn't have attacks. You play this turn. Yeah, because we could have... Yeah, okay, attacking was really bad there. Because we could have sacked it and then brought it back. Okay, play this. Edict you. Yeah, that was really bad. Should have just yeah, should have just held it up, because that 3 damage would have been so much better as a oh, we have Cling to Dust now, which is interesting. Did forget about that one. Okay, let's make a token. Our tokens are going to get pretty big. That's probably all their living ends as well. Let's make another token. Hold up Mishra's Factory. Could go and get Shadow Spear. How good is that? Get Shadow Spear, which make that 3. That's probably better than the rack, actually, because we want to gain some life as well. Play the land, equip here. All of a sudden we're out racing them. Back up to 20 life. Mishra's Factory is a artifact as well. And it goes to 9 from a Street Wraith. I think they've gone through all their living ends because they pitched 2 to Grief. Yeah, no blockers. But they're just dead because we can activate the factory. So that's 7 plus the factory. And the factory grows these as well, which is awesome. Yeah. Okay, so a bit of a misplay with the Voidwalker, but we do get there. Okay, so I think we've got some decent graveyard. Hey, obviously we have the Voidwalkers in the main, which is nice. Chalice of the Void and Void Mirror all come in. Soul Guide Lantern, Spell Bomb, Ashiok. Bowmaster's not great. Fatal Push not great. Pithing Needle not great. Damnation and Necromentia. Yeah, that's fine. Try that out. Right, got a weird hand here. It's fine. Ooh, Leyline of Sanctity is not fine. Okay, we probably lose to that. I'll probably just target opponent reveals their hand. Probably Thoughtseize ourself. Ah, that would have been perfect as well. Do we Thoughtseize ourself to put I think so. Discard the Grief. Like they get to see what we're doing, but I guess we could have just discarded Voidwalker, but we really want to find a land off the top. Ashiok is good because it doesn't target, neither does Soul Guide Lantern. We're going to need a land. Maybe should have looked for a land, but so let's say we Thoughtseize, Voidwalker, they bring it in. I think that would have actually worked the way we wanted it to, but let's find a land. Okay, Mishra's Factory, I mean it is a land. Play Spell Bomb. So they are going to have to... They need white mana or green mana, assuming they're running... Okay, there's the green mana. So yeah, we really need Ashiok now. I wonder if we're meant to just draw a card by... like, bringing back the grief isn't going to matter in all of this, so... Oh. Okay, so they're... Yeah, so I'm going to sack it, target myself, and then we'll pay the black to draw a card, because we just really need a land. Okay, we find a land, that's good. They now need Force of Negation. Which they could well have. Okay, they don't. So, yeah, Ashiok's ability doesn't target, so this just nukes their graveyard every turn. Powerful Planeswalker. I think we got a bit lucky. We can keep milling ourselves as well to put more into the graveyard. Okay, find a black source, so yeah, mill ourselves. Let's play the Voidwalker. How would they kill Voidwalker? Is it worth playing Urborg here, or do we just want to play Saga? Let's play Saga. I don't think there'll be... Do they run like Dismember? Don't think so. Oh, I should have attacked there. That's daft. So they can't put anything into the graveyard until they get rid of Voidwalker. Oh, they can't search their library either, thanks to Ashiok. Ashiok's just crazy. Sometimes, like, yeah. If we get to untap here, it's just nuts. Like, they can't put anything into the graveyard, and then, like, until they kill this, and then we get to Ashiok as well. Opponent actually just concedes to that. Yeah, really getting them with Ashiok there. So yeah, we're 2-0. See you for round 3.
Right, start game 3 off with a mulligan, I think. Just too slow. That we can grief. I guess, yeah, I guess we grief them on 1, but we're down 2 cards. They have mulliganed, but grief them on 1, but then we're not doing anything apart from Sagaing, which, don't get me wrong, can get there. Yeah, this hand is better. We'll keep this. I think it's either the Rack or Pithing Needle. I think it's probably Pithing Needle. I think early game the Pithing Needle has more game than the Rack. Esper Sentinel, okay. Sleed on basic Swamp, pass. This Orcish Bowmaster's hopefully going to be good. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, well they get Colossus Hammer, so we could Pithing Needle, name Colossus Hammer, I think is what we have to do, because if we go Bowmasters kill this, they go Paladin. Yeah, I think we have to go Pithing Needle. How do you spell Colossus Hammer? Colossus. I mean, I guess the risk here is that they just go Sigarda's Aid Hammer, but this plays around. If they have that, then like we can't do anything about it anyway. Yeah, they have the Sigarda's Aid and the hammer. They might have another hammer as well. Like those, and a Shadow Spear. Okay. So I guess we can now find exactly Fatal Push. Okay. Well, that was pretty brutal. A very good hand from the opponent on the play. I don't think there was much we could have done there. Like, if we kill the Sentinel, what happens is they hammer up the... I guess if we kill the Sentinel, they might not have had Metalcraft, so maybe that was better. But, okay, so Fatal Push in... Cling to Dust isn't great. Wrench Mind isn't great. They empty their hand quite quick, and obviously they're just going to discard an artifact card. I think we want the Pithing Needle. Shadow Spear is good. Want the Scam cards. Edict. Edict. Creature. I think we can get rid of Edict. I think it's just not going to be that great. We could consider Chalice. No, I don't think so. Damnation is fine. Torak is pro-white, which is nice. Kind of want to make room for Torak. Oh, Liliana's not great either. Edict effects. We don't have any engineered explosives. Could consider Break the Ice for Inkmoth Nexus. Anything else standing out here as being really bad? Don't think so. Maybe we're meant to bring in a Break the Ice. No, I think that's fine. I guess Break the Ice does kill Saga as well. Okay, this hand's close. If any of these are a black card, probably keep it. We'll keep this, but we're not massively happy about it. We'll keep all the lands and bottom the Shadow Spear, I think. Play the Marsh Flats. Okay. So we have to kill that anyway. Okay, Inquisition's nice. Fire that off now. March, Gingerbrute, Colossus Hammer. Oh, we're just going to take the hammer. The Gingerbrute gets got by the Bowmasters. Okay, they find a Saga. Okay, Thoughtseize as well. Gingerbrute Mirror's called March. What's the Mirror's call again? I'm not going to take that. It's either one of these. I guess we take March here. Like, it gets rid of our Saga if we draw it. Kind of want to keep the Bowmaster to kill the token here. Yeah, we'll play this out. They'll make a token, we'll kill it with Bowmasters. Okay, they make another token. They use the planes. So they'll probably they might go and get Shadow Spear, I guess. Okay, they get the hammer. Another Saga, that's going to be difficult to beat. Okay, Damnation does help. Well, hopefully eventually. So we're going to try and block here as much as possible. Going to have to wait on this Damnation though. Sentinel's a bit annoying. We're going to chump. Okay. Douthie. There's no point in casting that. I think I'm just going to grief them. I know they've got at least a Miria's Call in hand to get. We really need to find our fourth land. Okay, so they have another hammer. They'd need 7 mana, which they're quite far off. Let's take the hammer. So they're going to make another token. They'll lose a couple of life. It's land or it's getting to the stage where it's land or bust now. For any untapped land, it's really good. Preferably a Saga. Okay, there's Shadow Spear and a Nexus, so they're going to gain a whole bunch of life here. Yeah, if we miss our land here, we're just dead. So yeah, we'll just absorb 7 of the damage. Right. Land. Untapped land. Any untapped land. Nope. Okay, that's a shame. Like, a land there doesn't win the game, but it's obviously very, very good. Been stuck on lands a few times with this deck. We kept a 3-lander there and just never found any more. I don't think that matchup is probably that bad, but hey-ho, we'll continue on. Right, we are against a Gigantha deck, which quite possibly means Zoo. This hand is interesting. I think I'm just about going to keep it. Well, if we find any scam spell, it's really good. We've got Urborg and Saga. Like, we can kill a Ragavan. Okay, so it's prowess. Okay, so drawing another push is nice. I'm actually going to play Urborg here because it allows us to play, if we draw something like Douthie Voidwalker, it lets us play Saga Douthie next turn. If not, it's nice to not take much damage from our lands. Okay, another Soulscar Mage, so Scam Spell will be good. Okay, so let's just go Saga, push here. Do we get the rack down? Or do we want to cling? I don't think we want to get the rack down just yet, because it might discourage the opponent from emptying their hand, although that might be fine in itself. Probably just draw a card. Wonder if we're meant to... No, I think I'm just... Yeah, I'll draw a card with Cling to Dust. We could gain some life, but I think drawing a card is better. Okay, they find a Bauble. It could also be Breach. So we probably want to hit the Bauble. Okay, so they have a fetch land hand. Okay, so I'm just going to cling the Bauble. It stops Delirium potentially for Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, another push is what we want to see. Let's play out the swamp and pass. Okay, another iteration. Not really where the opponent wants to be fighting on the card advantage axis, I don't think. I think we'll probably just make a token again this turn. Lightning Bolt. Are they just going to bolt us? Yep. That's fine. We'll just make a token. They could have waited until end of turn and bolted the token, I guess. I think we're just going to get maximum value out of our Saga. They might have another bolt, I guess. Okay, Lava Dart. That's fine. Ooh, Grief. That's good, actually. So what we can do is we can go make a token. Go get Shadow Spear. Okay, they Lava Dart it again. Yeah, we'll get Shadow Spear here. Play the Marsh Flats. Grief, exile, Grief. Okay, so here we'll just go take the Breach. Black mana, yep, don't know what happened there. And then we'll take the Unholy Heat. Stop them potentially removing the Grief. So they've got nothing of much note in hand. Well, yeah, they have a pump spell. Okay, they just add Gigantha, assuming they haven't got a Lightning Bolt. Okay, Liliana's interesting. I think we'll just go equip here. It's out of bolt range now, gaining 5 life as well. play the rack. Okay. Doesn't deal any damage, but if they just play Gigantha, we've got Liliana. Okay, Darcy. We'll just push that. I suppose we could have attacked first. We found all of our fatal pushes in the top 15 cards, which is, yeah, pretty lucky. I guess we have the Liliana as well. They need they need something to kill this grief. Oh, they're not quite dead. They could bauble into a unholy heat, but we're at 27 life. Finding all of our fatal pushes was very fortunate for us there. Okay, prowess. Okay, so the extra push. We don't want pithing needle. Could consider some sort of... Well, they were breach. Actually, graveyard hate is not too bad. I think we trim on the rack. Edict is good. Void Walker is good. Wrenchmind is fine. Shield is good. Thoughtseize. I could see cutting a couple of Thoughtseize. I think we do want... Yeah, we'll bring in a Spell Bomb. Let's trim a Thoughtseize. I guess Thoughtseize taking breach, but I think, yes, Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, we could consider Damping Sphere. What's Damping Sphere better than? That is Wrenchmind good, probably. Liliana's good. Are we really going to bring in Damping Sphere? Like it's... No, I don't think so. Let's just try this. Right, yeah, this hand's fine. Like it's got push and loads of good stuff in. So, like if we find a grief scam spell off the top, it's really good as well. Okay, Swift Spear. We're not gonna mess around waiting for it to get spell pierced. We'll just push it. Okay, another Urborg's not great. Let's go Urborg, push. Urborg doesn't help the opponent too much, I don't think. Okay, Soul Scar Mage. Okay, holding up Fatal Push. Sorry, holding up what do we do here? We could go Void. Let's go. Void Walker's quite bad. Into. We could grief them, but I don't think that's what we want to do. We could hold up. I think we hold up Bowmasters is good, because we can block as well. If they go iteration. I want to do something here. But yeah, we'll just go Bowmasters, shoot the opponent. Make some blockers. Okay, well, Saga is a good draw. Attack for 1. then I think we'll just play Void Walker. And pass the turn, hold up. I guess pushing... Okay, they Lightning Bolt. If they fetch here, we'll push. They don't. Okay, so we can be pretty sure they've got Spell Pierce or something like that. Flusterstorm. I doubt Flusterstorm. So we don't want to push now. We want to block and then push. Because if they have Spell Pierce, it's an extra point of damage. Although, I guess it's not really because the Orc Army is going to block, but they might have something with Trample. Okay, so we play their next land. They're going to go Preordain. I think we want to get the... Okay, they don't Preordain before combat. I think I'm just going to take 2 here. If they go Bolt, Bolt. Yeah, I think an Orc Army... Like... Also, the opponent's at 9. Preordain will shoot them for 1. And this grows. It's going right at face. And I'm going to push here. Because I don't think they run... I don't think they run a basic island. So if they want to Spell Pierce, they're going to have to fetch Shock, which is bolting them down to 5. Which we're fine with. Yeah. Like we could have waited, I guess, but they've now got 3 cards in hand. We're probably just going to grief them. Maybe not. No, probably just Soul Guide Lantern. So they can't breach. They've only got 1 Monastery Swift Spear, so I'll take that one. Yeah, we can attack for the lot. Down to 2. Because then we go block with our Saga token. If this was a black card, probably would have griefed there. But this protects us from Underworld Breach. Okay, Darcy's fine. And a Sprite Dragon. Okay. But like we can just go and get the rack now. Sure. Okay, they Lava Dart our Bowmaster. Okay, so I'm going to wait for damage and then we'll Soul Guide Lantern them. Although Soul Guide Lantern, I guess they can't. They're going to die to the rack anyway, I don't think it matters. Let's just create a token now. We can't Lava Dart it anyway. I guess we could get Shadow Spear as well. But I mean, it's just get the rack right. And then, yeah, there's nothing they can do. They lose 3 life in their upkeep. I think it's upkeep. Yeah, and just burn them out. So, yeah, turned into a bit of a race there, which is not common against blue-red prowess. Just double check that. Yeah, upkeep. Cool. Okay, well, we're 3-1. Let's see if we can close out a 4-1. Okay, we win the die roll. Who would like to do first? Yeah, this sounds great. Nothing to say about this one, really. So what we're going to exile... So we want to use this Malachir Rebirth as a land. So these 3 cards, we could get rid of Void Walker, could be Cling to Dust. What do we think has more? Okay, so play this. So Grief, or we exiling. So it's obviously not. It's either Cling to Dust or Fatal Push. I think just Fatal Push. I think Cling to Dust is more. Like, we're going to be putting cards in their graveyard anyway. Okay, so it's Tron. So you've got Mine, Forest, Scrying. I think I'm just going to take the 2 ways for them to get Tron. Yeah, so we'll take the map. And then we'll take the Scrying. Don't know, I did this before. What have they found? Okay, they play the Star. Star, 1 ring. Okay. Okay, Bowmaster's not the worst draw. So I think it's this one that I mentioned before. So you can't respond to them sacking the Star with a Bowmaster. Oh no, it's Sphere you can't. So this one it is Sphere you can't respond. You have to do it beforehand. Okay, well they find another Scrying. Well, they do play their Forest, so. Okay, so we'll just Cling to Dust. Don't really want to take we don't want to take an artifact just in case they want to get it with Karn. Okay, that's Swamp. So we'll beat them down for 4. I'm just going to play the Void Walker. It's more damage here. I guess it's the same amount of damage but over turns. And if we find a Thoughtseize or something. Okay, there's the power plant. Okay. So quite good they played these 2. Okay, not dead after all. Oh, these don't draw a card now. When this is put into the graveyard, draw a card. So this one does though. Voidwalker stops Star being drawing a card. I'm just going to play this to try and catch them off guard. No. Okay. Obviously they can just ring into ring. Okay, so they do it now. So yeah, this one we only get the trigger because Bowmasters is already on the field. Okay, opponent goes to 2. I think they're digging for Tron for the ring. Just deal a damage to a target, each opponent. Okay. So the opponent was digging for the land into the ring. Okay, so we get there with the help of Grief Scam in game 1 against Tron. Let's see if we can. So we want the same things, I think. Necromancers, Break the Ices, Pithing Needle, Void Mirror, Damping Spheres. We don't want the Shadow Spear. We don't want any of these Fatal Pushes. Cling to Dust isn't great either. Edict is fine. Wrench Mind is okay. Shield Druid is probably a bit slow. Is there anything else we'd quite like to bring in? Ashiok's okay for Saga and stuff, but I don't think it's that great. What else did we cut last time? I can't actually remember. Bowmasters was okay there. I think we trimmed that before. Let's trim 1 Bowmasters. Just really write this down. Yeah, we'll go with that. But obviously, the Grief Scam is the way to go. Right, this hand is too slow. Castle Lock comes in tap, so yeah, I'll just mulligan this one. This is better. We'll get rid of the Bowmasters, I think. So on the draw, this is harder because ideally we'd like to wait on this Voidwalker, on this Thoughtseize. They find the map. Can we afford to wait is the question. I think we probably can. Yeah, I think so. So we play Voidwalker turn 2 and then try and Thoughtseize. Like, Thoughtseizing this turn is fine. How bad is it if they go Khan? That makes, well, can we afford to wait? We'd have loved to have drawn Grief there. No, I think we have to go for it. If the opponent has it, then they can go Khan, go and get something. They could go Wormcoil Engine, but then we can kill the Wormcoil Engine with Edict because it won't die thanks to Voidwalker. What we want is for them to just kind of spin their wheels a bit and then us to cast Nulamog. That's always what we want. They could just have Dismember. Okay, there's a Sphere. This one does draw a card. Stirrings. Okay, so no... Like, Wormcoil Engine's fine here. So they've got Tron. Khan, what can Khan go and get? Okay, they find Khan, but they only have 1 mana. I guess they could get Pithing Needle. Do they run Pithing Needle? They go Khan, Pithing Needle, the Voidwalker, but then we can't just attack Khan. Finding Grief off the top would be great. They've probably brought in Dismember. Let's see what they have. Dismember certainly ruins our plans. Okay, map. Okay, and then just pass. Okay,
Okay, well, Grief is very good as well. Let's go... Grief, Exile, Bowmasters. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just take Khan. I kind of want to not dead after all the Voidwalker. Get rid of the... lose the Grief? Is that crazy? And then Thoughtseize? No, not dead after all is fine. Like it's a quicker clock. And we get to take another card. Take the... I guess I could go and get Saga with these, but you know, take the All Is Dust. So no Ulamog. Okay, they get a tower, so yeah, hoping to draw Ulamog, I guess. Let's play the Khan. Do we have anything in the sideboard to go and get? We got Chalice, but that's not great. Soulguide Lantern. I guess they will draw a card, so... guess we could get Shadow Spear as well. Just gonna get Soulguide Lantern. Exile something. Keep the new one. Draw a card. Okay, Necromenture's interesting. If we draw a land, we'll probably Necromenture Ulamog. So play Forest. Play a Scrying. Probably go and get Saga now. Could Necromancer the Saga if we draw a land. Okay, another Voidwalker. I'll just beat them down. Just play the Voidwalker. Plus. Like we can edict away a token if we need to. They are still dead to a number of things, but they can't block any of this. Like if they just go land Ulamog, exile these two, or I guess if they don't exile Voidwalker, we're in decent shape. Because then we just go edict the... let's say they go Ulamog, exile Grief and Khan. We then go edict Ulamog, cast Ulamog, but okay, they play a tower, which is scary. Okay, Khan. They can't activate artifacts, but they'll probably just go and get Wormcoil Engine. Suppose they could get the ring.
They played the tower rather than Saga, implying they want to play something here. Okay, so they get Sundering Titan. We're just going to Thought Seize that one away, and then yeah, cast it with Voidwalker. They get Beseiju. Yeah, and then we can destroy. Yeah, this is fine because of our Urborg. So yeah, let's just go Thought Seize you. Take Sundering Titan. Cast the Sundering Titan. Because of our Urborg, we can kill so kill Forest and Power Plant. I'm going to go ahead and kill Khan here though. Go and get an artifact. 16, so 7 plus 4 is 11, so Shadow Spear won't make a difference. Let's get Spell Bomb. Play a Spell Bomb. Actually going to exile our own graveyard, because then we can keep going and getting artifacts. We can keep going and getting artifacts with Khan that way. Well, Voidwalker has pretty much soloed this match. Okay, there's a Saga, but that's fine. Oblivion Stone, which they can't activate. I guess we could Edict it, but okay, attack with everything. I think I'm just going to Necromancer. So Urza's mine. So let's just go Urza's Power Plant. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Dalthy Voidwalker pretty much soloed that matchup, hitting Khan the Great Creator. I mean, it had a supporting role from Urborg, turning one of the Urza lands into a swamp so we could get it with Sundering Titan. But yeah, the deck continues to perform. Only loss this time was to Hammer Time, which I think shouldn't be that bad a matchup as it turned out to be. I think we had a few draws at an untapped land for Damnation, but yeah, still really impressed. Let me know what you thought, if there's anything we could have done differently or you got any suggestions. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please do consider subscribing to the channel as well. But yeah, see you again next time. Cheers.